Hello, my name is Jay Coder and welcome back to my YouTube channel with a different kind of video today, and it's about my modified LEGO Star Wars 2011 Millennium Falcon. Now the reason I'm filming this is because I want to restore it to its original form, so I'll film this and then restore it and then do a normal review of the set later on. I'll do a comparison video after I review the solo Millennium Falcon as well. So yeah, we're going to dive right into all the features and stuff that I changed on the set. The turret hasn't changed, but as you can see, it's very different on the outside with different panels and stuff. They're all connected because I got inspired by the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon, where they had the panels connected and no gaps. So I tried to make as little gappage as possible on the set. It's very multicolored, which is another reason why I want to try and restore it. Let me quickly put on the torch. So yeah, you can see, and you've got the cockpit there, and I've added these pieces here just to add stop space or whatever, the vacuum of space from getting in there. This is from the original set, so I've just left it on there, try and make it look like the corridor still. So yeah, I'm going to quickly flip it over and then have a look at the underneath because I've changed the landing gear a little bit. So as you can see, we have the underneath. It's all exactly the same as it was before, except for this section, obviously, because that's been changed. But with the landing gear, I've actually made it so you can fold them forwards. The original pegs are still there. I just moved them back one on each, and I made it so you can move them backwards for flight mode. Why is this not going? There you go. So yeah, that's about it. What I did to the bottom. Everything else is exactly the same as far as I know. See, I've put the set back over. As you can see, over there I've put the accessories and Darth Vader from the set, as well as some stands that I use for the figures. See, I've got these two 1x2 bricks here, and if you take them off, there's a massive gap, so I actually put them there to reduce the gap, not to drop them on camera. Come on, please. Thank you. So yeah, that gets rid of that gap. So what I'm going to do is actually take everything off, because with the cockpit I've actually changed some stuff and it all now connects with the rest of the ship. So I'm going to take everything off and open up all the panels and then come back. Okay, so as you can see, the whole thing is open and it is quite a lot different from the original. The boarding ramp and the smuggling compartment are the same, as well as the beds. That's about it. That's all the same. With the hyperdrive itself is I've added Han Solo's medal, torso, and arms from the visual dictionary, the figures visual dictionary, just because I've got this. I don't know, added this wall around the hyperdrive to kind of block it off. As you can see, this is how I did the panels of the exterior. Just turn it back over. That's how I did them. Just some hinge pieces and stuff, kind of like the newest, or the second newest Millennium Falcon, because I've had the Smart Play one come out. Same with this panel, you can see, just did it like that, and then that panel. Yeah, I've actually added this corridor inside, as you can see, that leads to the back of the ship and then comes round. We've got the Luke and training droid there, R2 and C-3PO just sat there. Princess Leia at the controls over there, and they've been raised by a stud so they can rotate, but not really, unfortunately. And then the other thing I did was actually this, to make a corridor directly to the cockpit, to make it more accurate, because in the film, they go from this side of the Dejaric chessboard through here to the cockpit, which is actually accurate to where the chessboard should be. So I put it there because it was more accurate. So yeah, and then for the cockpit, let's take the figures out. See, I've added the jumper plates next to each other, control panel and the lever, and then just another seat, but you can't actually put anyone in there with all the ship on because they don't fit, unfortunately. I wanted to have 4 characters originally, but there's not enough room with the way the modification is. I did this a long time ago. I don't actually remember everything I did, hence why I'm making this, so I can restore it. Like the way I did it and everything. It's all very fragile, as well. So I really want to put this back to how it used to be. Oh yeah, so another thing I did was, as you can see where the guns are, I took out that entire wall and used the pieces to make a little kitchen area over here. Just because I'd nowhere else to put the pieces, so I thought I'd put them over here. And then where this is, you can, still take this off and take the figures out. As you can see, come on, come in, thank you. And yeah, as you can see, that just goes right in there. So yeah, I'm going to put everything back together and then finish the video. So as you can see, I've put everything back, and I'll just show you Han and Chewie in the cockpit, but fortunately, because the way it's done, they have to lean all the way back. But yeah, so that is the modifications I made to the 2011 Millennium Falcon. As I said, I'm going to restore this and then do a review on its original design, except for one piece, I believe, which is this piece over here, which actually broke, which is meant to be a 1x2 red grille, but it broke ages ago. So that happened a long time ago. I'll talk about that more in the review. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I will. Oh, sorry, showed you something you weren't meant to see yet. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Jay Coda signing off.